MP.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest security or arena staff member.
Just a reminder, the next up to be here for a figurine boy. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. Lucky Electron.
Folks, don't forget, they're coming to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to mark the year than the birthdays of your favorite mascot? Lucky the Leprechaun, and that's
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Darius Garland.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jackson is out there with Alexander Song. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. Zador is talking specifically about coaching. Is this the point in the season where a staff can try to light a spark under a player?
Yeah, a couple things to decide. That first, how is your team doing versus what you believe your ceiling is? And second, what kind of effort are you getting on a daily basis? We know these coaches. They are not afraid to light a fire when necessary. And sometimes, Kev, it's necessary.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Allen dishes to Hunter. Mobley wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, Evan Mobley dueling from distance, responding with a 3 of his own.
White, good.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
On the wing, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, MP. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Pass to Mitchell, takes a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Celtics passing it around. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Emily. Thank you.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shoots from the baseline. Good on the jump shot. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now Brown following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Achua, he's checked in for Sarr. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's done in for Pritchard. 1:21 left in the first. Eason finds Mitchell to halt the run. Rebound Boston. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court. We have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Mitchell. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. 19 points for MP. The Cavaliers trail by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Tyson, still without a basket. Carter sets the pick for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the paint, here's MP, and the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Achua is out there with MP. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing.
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. Musician Jack Harlow in the building, showing his love for his Celtics.
Well, his support seems to be serving them well, right? The way the Celtics have been playing, I'm sure Jack Harlow is having a nice night thus far.
Eason passes to Garland. Eason, the screen. Outside Garland. Outside Ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Eason, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Garland. Down low. Here's Carter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Celtics leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now here's Garland. Hasn't made one yet. The tray. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Brown the pass to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley outside. Misses the 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. He's been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
A nice shot by MP.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by MP.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
In the corner, it's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Count it. Jackson's got 38 points.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points. And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Boston Celtics.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Garland with it. Scoreless thus far. On the court for Cleveland, the forwards are Hunter and Mobley. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Song, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, the Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And good! There's another.
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White just converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
MP, that's for two. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jackson's got 43 points. Pass to Hunter. Allen, a screen on Brown. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Now Eason. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Outside Jackson, over Hunter, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Zong. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Pass to Hunter. Garland with a screen on White. Hunter kicks to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 19 points. White. This one for three, and that's good. MP for three. Jackson's got 48.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
First free throw is good.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Song. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Derek White, and it's done in for Pritchard.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Mitchell. It's up a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. To the inside. Here's Jackson. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fades away. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Brown finds Jackson. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Mobley. No good on the triple. Here's Jackson. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Tatum. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Achua. And it's MP in at the power forward. He's in the game for the Celtics. Drills the three-pointer.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Tyson. Pass to Carter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Boston. Jackson's.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Now Eason. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Celtics making a change here. Buffkins checked in.
Kobe Buffkins.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass the ball. And the rejection by Jackson. Tatum dishes to Jackson. Back to Tatum. Unloads. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Now Eason. Fires the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Outside Jackson. For the three. And good, he hits it again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Eason. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
That free throw good from Eason. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so Eason nails both of them. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Up top, Garland. Dunn covering. A kick out to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. Dunn outside. On the wing, Jackson. Hauser the pass to Jackson. Over Allen. And another basket for Boston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Launches it. Good, that's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that